out. Another night for you to cry. Another night to say goodbye. One more night is one more lie. It's so defining. Over and over, I watch you again. I want to be closer. Denial caught between the lines. Denial caught me by surprise. We try, hoping one night to decide. Hoping one night we cry. Hoping one night is enough. We lie, hoping one night we deny. Hoping one night till we die. Knowing one night's not enough. Over and over, I watch you again. I want to be closer, closer.
And good evening, everybody, and welcome to another event.
Event.
We have an event tonight.
Wait a second.
This is a
It's-
special
it's-
event, and
it's
you're
an
going to tell
adventure?
everybody why.
It's an
No, but
episode?
tonight it's
What
an
is
event.
it?
Shut up. This is an event. And
Why is it
this
an
is the
event?
Business Power Hour, and this is, what is it, May what? 13th?
No,
What is it?
today's May 15th.
Oh, the 15th.
2019.
Got it.
Welcome, everybody, to the Business Power Hour with Darren and the Music Man.
Hey.
I apologize for the Music Man being
You
stumbling
apologize
over his
for me
words
every
tonight.
week.
Were you drinking before the show?
No, I was burgering.
You're burgering. That's right. Yeah, we went out
We
to
went
dinner.
to-
We
yeah.
had a very nice dinner. So how was your week?
Should we give them a commercial?
No,
No? Okay.
no, I was not happy
Because
with
we
the
got the wrong
service.
burgers?
We got the wrong burgers.
Yeah,
they
yeah, you
they
got mine, I
waited
got
too
yours,
long.
and
Yeah, it was,
how small we are, we didn't even
was-
realize we had the different burgers.
I was halfway through your burger before I realized it wasn't mine.
Exactly, and I with yours. But anyway, I'm getting over. My cold's gone, but my allergies are still there. It's
Yeah,
killing
it
me.
sounds like it.
Anybody who has allergies, I feel for you.
You don't have a good TV voice tonight.
No, well, maybe it's better.
No, I don't know. What do you think, Jim?
I have a radio face.
I have no comment.
Yeah, okay, so that means it's
You
not
never
bad.
have a comment.
He always has comments.
So what's up with you?
It seems like, you know, I got all kinds of fun stuff going on.
So going on, tell everybody.
You know, well,
what's going on.
first, Jim, you got that picture that I sent you earlier today? Some of our fans, I want to show you this. I got a picture from Hawaii of our fans wearing the Business Power Hour T-shirts.
How did they get them?
Because we sent them to them. It was my niece.
Why didn't you tell anybody it was your
Well,
niece?
it
We
was
just had a
Heather.
good
It
thing
was
going
Heather.
on.
Heather Lee, thank you for wearing your shirt and sending me the great pictures of you and your family
Wearing the shirts.
wearing the shirts.
Which is nice.
All right. We want to appreciate. We want to thank our friends over at Big Frog. Okay.
And you can reach Big Frog at 631-616-5115, 631-616-5115, and tell them that Darren and the Music Man sent you.
And you know what? We should have a store up on their website for
Very shortly. We keep
right
talking
the Business
about it,
Power
so-
Hour. You can put a whole ensemble together: hats, T-shirts,
can't wait
all
to get
kinds
the
of
hat.
stuff. I know you're like stuck on a hat now. You said it was summertime, right?
Yeah,
Is that so you don't get? I need the hat so I don't get sunburned.
Yeah, we're gonna have white ones and blue
But
ones.
listen, we got a big show today.
Uh-huh.
Did you notice my shirt? It's not a Big Frog shirt.
It's a circle, 360.
It says 360, but what does it say on it?
It says Bookkeeper.
It's a Bookkeeper 360.
360.
Bookkeeper 360. You know,
Bookkeeper
I'm part of the
360.
Bookkeeper 360 team.
Well, what do they do?
You know? Well, you know what? I got somebody here who's going to explain all of that stuff.
But don't you want to say thank you first to some people?
Oh, yeah, that was the other thing.
Duh.
See, yeah, we're going off script. See, now I'm you tonight. I'm going way off script. Jim, do I always go off script?
I just got that picture for you.
Oh, you just got
You
which
got the
one?
picture?
It's a little
The,
delayed with the shirts.
with the Hawaii picture?
Yeah, it's really
With
great.
the Hawaii. So put that
Is
on.
It's
it-
like,
so that's-
there's like
is it-
20 kids here with your shirts on.
That's it.
That's the
So
number
we-
of people in Hawaii.
That's the number of people in Hawaii. Yeah. So hey, when Steve goes to Hawaii, we got to if he's
Definitely
looking for
have to send
Business
him a
Power
shirt.
Hour T-shirt. Yeah,
Absolutely.
We, gotta
He's leaving on Friday. So.
we don't have those triple X's in stock. So
That's unfortunate. I'll have to lose a few pounds then.
So what are you going to share?
we'll get him. So anyway, yeah, we want to thank everybody.
Big time.
We had some, and the reason why we had dinner tonight because we're discussing on taking
And
another night
celebrating.
because 2018 is sold out.
Yeah, and this is 2019.
Oh, that's right,
Even better.
2019. It's even better. That's right. And you know what? It took us till August 1st last year to sell out 2018.
2 months earlier now.
2 months earlier now, but then again, we started 4 months later last year,
Yes, we did.
right? So if you think about it, the math and stuff, you're a little behind schedule.
Yeah, we're doing good, and it's all
You're
due
doing
to,
good.
to you guys out
Yeah,
there.
we want to thank you
We wanna
guys.
thank you
and,
very,
and-
very
and your
much.
support is really bringing everybody in and wanting to get everybody on.
So we're
we wanna
contemplating
thank them.
taking another date, probably on a Tuesday, and
Mm-hmm.
adding to our growth. Thanks to all you people.
Yeah,
So we
so
thank
we
you
want to
very
thank you
much.
for that. So anyway, so getting back to our very important guest.
Yeah, he's got a very unique business.
He's got it. Well, it's not unique
No,
in a
it's-
sense
but
that
what they've done
what
with it, it's
what
unique.
how he did it and how it came
Exactly.
about. He's got a great story.
He's like 20. He's so young.
I think he's more like 15. He looks 15 to me. But anyway,
Whatever, I'm giving him credit. He's like,
he's very young and he's done very well. So we want
Thank
to welcome Nick, CEO and founder of Bookkeeper
Keeper 360.
You're supposed to chime in and say
I did.
Bookkeeper
I
360.
didn't. Bookkeeper
But you didn't.
360 again.
He's stumbling over. Hey,
No,
Nick,
it's
welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me. It's a pleasure being here. Darren, music
You won't
man.
say that at the end of the show, but
I
you know,
hope
right
so.
now it's good.
Nick's a great guy. You know, like I told you, I'm part of the Bookkeeper. They gave
Yes,
me
you
a
were.
T-shirt. They
He
didn't
gave me
want
a
you.
T-shirt. He's now part of the clan.
That's it.
That's all right. I don't even wear all
I know,
No, what's
yeah.
your shirt?
What shirt?
Your 360 shirt.
He didn't get
I
a
didn't get
360 shirt. He's not nice.
He missed the cut.
They will. They will pay. But that's all right. We're not going to talk about it on air.
We'll deal with this off air.
we'll deal with this off air. But we did give Nick a Business Power Hour T-shirt.
We
Yes, we
did.
did.
It's
And
over. I can't wait to wear it tomorrow.
He did wear. Yeah, he did wanted to wear it tonight, but he didn't want to mess up his hair.
Okay,
Exactly.
let's get down to serious
Exactly.
stuff.
So
Sounds good.
What
Let's
the
do it.
heck is Bookkeeper 360? Tell us what you do.
Yeah, sure. So Bookkeeper 360 is a bookkeeping company that works with small businesses. We help them understand their financials, and we're trying to help grow the small business community in the United States. That's our goal.
Well, how do you help them understand it? What do you do for them that will make them understand?
Yeah, so it all starts with documenting and getting data and gathering that and organizing it. And that's the basis of bookkeeping and accounting. And then after that, we're explaining to the business owners on a monthly basis of how they're doing, how they're trending, and helping them spot different items that happen in their business.
So you actually do the bookkeeping for them. You have somebody on your premises that does the bookkeeping.
Absolutely,
And
yeah.
and they don't. It could be a nuts like me, and who doesn't know anything.
Sure.
And then I just call you, and you handle the whole thing.
Exactly. So our typical client's a passion-driven business owner. They got into business because they're passion. They fell into it, and next thing they know, they have all this, administrative and accounting things they have to handle. So that's where we come in. Our 100% U.S. team will completely outsource all that, and then provide you with monthly reports, so you can focus on your passion, run your business, and keep on growing.
And
So-
everything's done in the States.
Absolutely. We don't have any overseas fulfillment.
That's great.
And what a lot of people don't realize is there are a lot of other bookkeeping companies out there
Sure.
that profess that they're doing all their work in the States when actually not. They're outsourcing it.
Yeah, totally. So it's
to
been
other
a
countries.
recent trend, and of course, the talent in the Philippines and India is relatively cheaper than United States talent, especially in New York. So we're very proud to be 100% New York, almost 100% New York, and absolutely 100% U.S. based.
Do you have an evening crew too? Like if I'm a business owner, and I can't get to speak to somebody during the day, is there any way to get in touch with people at night?
We don't. So our typical hours are 8 to 6 Eastern time. But our team has a different culture from how we work with clients. So we're always connected to them. Our clients can always reach out to us, via apps and chat systems.
Okay.
So we make ourselves available.
So Nick, tell us about when you were a kid on the playground, right? and you were swinging on the monkey bars. I don't
Sure.
know if they still have monkey bars when you were a kid.
I never swung on monkey bars.
No,
so
no, you never
I was
swung
never
on
fit
those?
like
Monkey
that.
bars are?
Yeah, I know what monkey bars
Okay,
are.
so you
yeah.
know what they are, right?
Yeah.
We many times I fell off them, and
Me
that's,
too.
Yep.
that so
On the gravel.
on the gravel. Anyway,
Got caught up and stuff like that, definitely.
did you ever think that you would be doing this for a living, or what was your aspirations when you were a kid? What did you want to do?
It's a really interesting question. So, no, I didn't grow up knowing I wanted to do this. This started as a passion. Early on, I always loved technology. I was the geek in school, where using Palm Pilot to take their notes, and I always loved numbers, and I love helping people. So, today, cloud accounting, and that's a segment of what we do. That's just like the marriage of those three passions put together. Technology, numbers, and accounting, and helping.
So technology was always something that you wanted to do. And
Yes.
what's unique about Bookkeeper 360 is that you're a cloud-based company.
Yes.
So for the most part, your people don't go on site to service their clients like most traditional bookkeepers do.
Absolutely correct. So
Right.
we have clients in about 40 different states. We'll may see 10% of our clients, and we're connected with them in all different ways, like teleconferences and like video chats and stuff like that, and email, and we don't have to be face to face or go on site to do what we do on a day-to-day basis.
Which saves a lot in travel time,
Of course.
and so tell us about how you got started when you first got into the business, right? You graduated high school, then what?
Yeah. So in high school, I was a local bookkeeper. I was going to
At 16?
around 17.
You were a bookkeeper?
I did my first tax return at 16. So, at the time I was working for a gentleman in a financial advisory firm doing administrative work. And, one morning I woke up and I looked at the stock market and I figured out, I don't have the stomach to wake up every morning and predict what's going to happen. So I took the safer route going accounting. So, between high school and college, I started doing bookkeeping for local businesses. And Bookkeeper 360 has just been the transformation of that.
Do you have an accounting degree?
I do. I have a taxation degree from St. John's University.
So your degree is in taxation?
Yeah, I have a
Minor
master's degree.
accounting?
I have a BS in accounting, yes.
You have a BS
I
in...
have a master's in taxation.
Oh, so you have an LLM?
I do not have LLM. No.
Okay. You just have an MS?
Yes, MS.
Got it. I'm a headhunter.
We got a BS and an MS, and
Well, that was just BS.
I get
We know you
confused
have a
by all those
BS.
nowadays.
so
Oh, I do BS.
does it really matter? The guy's an expert in what he does.
No, I just want to be sure.
You just
So,
want to, well,
just wanted
because
to
he looks so
ask
young.
an intelligent
How could
question.
he have accomplished all of this in such a short
Okay,
time?
continue, please. Pissing me off.
It's one of those days. We're very combative today. Every once in
A
a
lot
while,
of stress.
we do that.
It must
you
have been
know.
the burgers and
It was.
orders.
It was, a
Delicious
burger. It was a
burger.
fact. It was a fact that the burgers got mixed
And you
up.
passed on the alcohol at dinner, so
Yeah, well, and
Yeah,
that's the
a lot
big
of stress
thing.
happening then.
Usually, I have to stop him after his third drink before the show, but
Sure.
not tonight.
How'd you get your first client?
Oh, one of our first
And when
clients.
did you decide that you're going to open up your own business?
So I got so as a local bookkeeper, I was traveling from client to client. I got my first few clients just by spread of word of mouth and stuff like that in the local community. All my clients were in Nassau and Suffolk County and Long Island.
How old were you?
I was in my 16 to 18-year-old.
And these people were entrusting their bookkeeping and stuff to you?
I led with technology.
That's kudos to you, boy.
Thank you. So, it's hard to find someone that knows technology, and, this is back almost 10 years ago now. So, I led with technology.
It's like
and helping
forever
them.
ago, 10 years ago.
Yeah, totally.
Sorry, I don't mean to cut you off. No, right?
But, so I led with technology, and with that, proved myself to get through the door. And then, after providing a monthly service and them being happy, I quickly grew and spread word of mouth.
Well, and with that, because I know I'm kind of doing basically the same thing that you're doing. Once you get their trust, forget it. It's
Exactly.
like the word spreads, and you get one more client, and you get another client, and you get another client.
Yeah.
Because everybody wants to show you off. Like, here's my bookkeeper, and he's the best.
Yeah, they would
Totally.
recommend
Type of
you
thing.
to other people, too.
Yeah, it really solves a real need for a business. A business owner typically doesn't always want to have a staff person there overhead. And what happens a lot of time with a bookkeeper is that they become the gatekeeper for this individual or this business owner. And then when that person leaves, there's that void, and the business owner is scrambling to get things done. So what we, our program and our solution, our platform, is that we offer, uninterrupted service. So we have 40 bookkeepers. If one leaves in, we pop a new person in. So business owner, you continue running your business.
So when did you decide, okay, now you're going from place to place.
Mm-hmm.
When did you decide, hey, you know what, enough of this travel and stuff. I'm going to open up my own shop.
Sure.
I'm going to hire people. but we're going to do it virtually.
Yes, so it was probably around my 10th or my 15th client on a local basis. So I was pretty spread out. I was traveling all around, Nassau and Suffolk County on a daily basis. And I got one of my first clients prospects that called me from Brooklyn. And I was in Hicksville at the time. I had a physical office, but I was on the road most of the day. And it was a serial entrepreneur. This was his third business. And he said, I want you to do my bookkeeping. I looked you up online. I found you. And here's all my information. Within 15 minutes, we had access.
Without meeting you?
Without meeting us.
Really?
And that was like the aha moment. So I said, wow, if I can do this from Hicksville to Brooklyn, it's only an hour away. We can do this from New York to Los Angeles.
I don't know what road you take, but if you're helping that bug,
It's not an hour.
It's not the road you take, it's how fast you drive. So.
If you can't go anywhere, it doesn't matter how fast.
I can tell you, I
drive.
came from West Hempstead tonight, and it took me an hour and 15 minutes.
Easily
to
with
get there.
traffic.
Yeah,
So.
it's crazy.
Yeah, but that was the beginning stages of it. It was an aha moment, and then utilizing the technology that we use and all the remote, apps and web-based apps, we were able to start delivering everything we do in a remote environment, and then it's just kind of scaled from there.
Hold on one sec. If you want to call in and speak to Nick,
I was just going to say that.
okay, so go ahead. I don't want you to feel.
Well,
bad.
what I was going to do, because we're coming up on the first break, right?
We got 5 minutes for the first break.
No, you got 3
Okay,
minutes.
if you'd like to call up and speak to Nick, the number is 631-415-1365. That's 631-415-1365. If you are a small business owner, if you happen to be looking for someone to make your life easier, like I do, I have someone who does my bookkeeping so I can be out on the road selling and doing the things that I do best and making some money. So the money that you pay your bookkeeper is almost inconsequential if you don't have to go and do it. Call us, 631-415-1365. Top that.
That was good.
Thank you.
Okay, yeah, I can't top that.
All right,
The
so
best.
now go to your
Anyway, so
commercials.
Nick, how could people get in touch with you if they want to reach out to Bookkeeper 360?
Sure, it's fairly easy. Just go to our website, bookkeeper360.com. We're all over social, or call us at 800-478-5082.
Just want to see if you remember the number.
Yeah.
And they
Which is
can
right
also look
us, right?
behind you or right
You
over
can
on
even
the screen,
email
wherever it
sales
is.
at bookkeeper360.com.
Do you have a sales marketing department?
We do.
And who's in charge of that?
So our VP of Sales, Stephen Muller, he's been with the company for almost 6 years, 7 years
Uh-huh.
now. So he leads the department, and we have a few other associates underneath him.
I heard you have this fellow that works for you. His name is Dante.
Yes, Dante
He's the
Montalbano.
bomb.
He's
He is the
bomb.
bomb.
He is the bomb. Is he in the marketing department?
He is in the
too?
marketing department.
He's also sitting on the couch.
He
next to
is.
me,
He's
but he
very
doesn't want
nice.
to be on.
Dante's
So
a
Dante,
good guy.
hello, babe. How are you?
I know
Hello.
Dante a long
Dante
time.
runs
Okay.
all our media channels. Yes.
All right, so folks, when we come back, we're going to get deep dive into Bookkeeper 360 and all the different services that they offer.
And there were a lot.
Right, and if you want to call in, ask any questions about what Bookkeeper 360 can do for you, it's 631-415-1365. We'll see you right after these messages from our sponsors.
This is Oliver
Sir,
and his girlfriend Emily.
come on.
No, forget it. I can't. When the world lost a beloved comedian, it was hit hard. Oliver was hit very differently. Good morning.
Hey!
Oh, that's pretty, dear.
Oliver thought that perhaps he was losing his mind.
That's okay. What the?
Ask him what he wants.
I can work here. We can rehearse here. We can get crazy. Yeah, come on.
Coming soon.
What's up, my brother from a broken rubber? How you doing? Okay. That's not funny. Did I ever tell you about Tanya Harding? Yes. Didn't she put the limp in the Olympics? It's like flying.
Some people say it's miraculous.
So incredible.
Thank you.
You're just.
Singing in the rain. Wow. Thank you.
Some people claim they could actually feel Robin's presence in the
We
room.
must join hands and then close our eyes. Oh, wow.
Other people say it's a hoax.
I'm not Robin Williams, okay?
Oh my God.
Is it possible? Or is Oliver crazy?
That's enough. I need to talk to Oliver.
I love you!
I feel like Robin is having experiences through me.
I'll always be here.
Coming soon.
Ooh, that was a good one, dear.
Small business owners, are you having trouble growing your business? Do you feel like you're always swimming upstream? Do you feel that daily tension that I can't get ahead and I don't know why? Hi everybody, my name is Darren Sayafi and I'm a business therapist. What's a business therapist? Well, some people call us coaches, some people call us advisors, other people even call us strategists. We take a vested interest in you and your personal development as a person and as a business owner to give you the tools and structure that you need to take it to that next level. So don't wait. Give me a call today for your free consultation and let me show you how you can help yourself. Welcome back to the Business Power Hour with Darren and the Music Man. I'm Darren, this is the Music Man. We're here with Nick.
Hi.
We're here with Nick, the CEO and founder
Hello.
of Bookkeeper 360. Nick, I want to ask you this question, right? We talk about bookkeeping firms. Well, what is a bookkeeping firm and can I afford one?
Sure.
You know, what type of businesses do
Sure
you
what?
work with?
Sure I can afford it, or sure,
No,
or both.
I was just acknowledging the question.
he's just acknowledging
Okay.
the question. But, you know, you
I'll
got
tell you
people
something
that,
now, which is-
and you know this, you got, they're a one-man show, they're a two-man, you know, they have two people or three people. Is that the type of client that you guys service, or is it multi-million-dollar companies that you service?
Yeah, so we're certainly on the smaller end of businesses. Our average clients can start with just doing a few $100,000 a year in revenue. We do work with some pre-revenue funded companies, all the way up to about $10 to $30 million a year. That's on the larger side of the businesses that we work with.
And what type of services do you provide? Like, obviously, I mean, well, not obviously, but not everybody needs everything that you offer, right? You have a whole array of different things that you offer. So let's talk about, if I'm a business owner, I do $500,000 a year, and I come to you guys. What type of services would you be offering me? Do you look at the client and analyze what they have and then create a package for them that fits their needs?
Every business really does the same thing. You have receivables, you got payables, and you got some insurances, you got payroll, yada, yada, yada.
Of course.
So tell us how that works.
Yeah, so we start with just understanding what the business is and what they're looking to accomplish. We do the basics is bookkeeping, and that's why we're Bookkeeper 360. Everything starts with getting you organized. As businesses are growing and scaling, if they're hiring employees, we can help out with payroll. Eventually, when they need to, everyone has to file taxes. Death and taxes are two guarantees in life.
So do you prepare tax returns?
Yeah, we do. We have partnerships with other CPA firms and some local, internal fulfillment as
So
well.
if I needed, so you just wouldn't handle a bookkeeping piece of it. You can do soup to nuts. You could be my one-stop shop.
Absolutely.
And who signs the returns?
We have a CPA,
will sign
CPAs,
them?
yes, on staff that sign the returns. Yeah, so going back to what you said, a one-stop shop. So bookkeeping is the entry level and entry into the door and whatnot. And as businesses are growing and scaling and they have more complexities, and especially when they can afford to outsource more items. So when a business owner first starts, they're typically jack of all trades. They're doing everything. So as they scale, they can get a bigger budget for their finance and accounting department. and we'll scale with them.
So I'm a business owner. I'm just getting started. I'm looking online for an accounting software because I got to keep my books and I got to send invoices and stuff. And I see all of these different things out there. And, the one that always jumps out that everybody knows about is QuickBooks.
Yeah.
You guys work with QuickBooks, or is that a tool that you use and offer to your clients?
We do. We do work with QuickBooks Online. We won't use the desktop product because everything about us is cloud-based, and we believe that you have to be able to access your data anytime, anywhere. So we use QuickBooks Online and another accounting software called Xero.
Xero, and Xero, a lot of people don't know about.
Yeah.
And I know Xero because I'm a Xero partner. Also, that's how we met.
That is how we met.
Right.
So
Tell us what Xero is.
Yeah, sure. Xero's a public company. They're based out of originally New Zealand. They're a newer software in the marketplace. They've been around for about 11 years, and they're completely online based. They were built in the cloud, so they have that they have a lot of capabilities to it. And what's great about Xero and is part of our core offering is we do a lot of technology consulting. So it's not just doing the bookkeeping; it's around understanding the back office and the infrastructure of a business. So many times we recommend other applications like e-commerce shopping websites and payroll integrations. And the beauty of Xero is that everything integrates and everything syncs. So it eliminates the data entry and export and import, and it saves time so we can focus on.
So if I'm somebody who's selling stuff online, and I have a website where I have, a store and that, Xero plugs into what I'm doing. So I don't have to take that information out of that one system and then manually input it into Xero.
Exactly,
right?
yeah.
So who would be a competitor of Xero's, for argument's sake? If there's someone that might recognize a name. Is there a competitor to Xero?
Yeah, so the biggest competitor of Xero, because it's just the accounting software, would be QuickBooks Online in the United States.
So it's either you choose QuickBooks Online or it's Xero.
Exactly.
And whoever your potential customer is can have a choice of either one.
Yeah.
Now, Bookkeeper 360 has been Xero Partner of the Year multiple times.
We have.
Right? Nice. So how many times have you guys won that award?
We won it 2 years, in 2015 and 2017.
Okay. And what's the criteria for you to be the partner of the year?
It's an anonymous vote by a committee they have, and it goes to the amount of clients that we have on the Xero platform. We are predominantly a Xero shop, like 95+% of our clients are on Xero. And we've supported them their whole journey,
So how do you convince your clients who only know from QuickBooks, that's the name, that's the advertising, that's what you hear on the radio, on the TV, to not use QuickBooks, but use Xero? Is there a cost factor?
So it's predominantly at the same price point as far as the software costs, and we usually absorb the software, so we don't, it's part of our we charge you a set monthly fee each month, so it's in that. But the real reason why business owners come to us is because they don't want to deal with it. They just want to get the P&L and the balance sheet on a monthly basis or the financials. So they don't care. They're agnostic to what software we use. We use Xero because we love the technology advantages and the efficiencies our team knows with it.
So you're working with these small businesses and they're growing, right? They start out, $500,000, they go to $1 million, they go to 2, they go to 3, and their needs change. So what type of offerings do you have for those clients that are starting to grow but still don't want to hire those in-house people? You guys are still handling the books. You're doing all the transactions. What's the next step in the progression with Bookkeeper 360?
Great question. So about 2 years ago, we launched a new division of the company called CFO 360, and that's all about CFO coaching and fractional CFO services for growing businesses. So we can help them understand their product, understand their marketing spends, give them cash flow projections, so that business that is scaling can scale properly and profitably, so they can achieve their goals.
Question. I'm a new company. I'm anticipating sales to be, $400,000 or $500,000. Right now, I'm at $1.
Sure.
I hire your services. You do my bookkeeping every month. Each month, we're getting better and better. Prices don't change. Whatever your fee is, it is. I guess for your services that you perform. And now I go to $750,000.
Sure.
What is there different that you're doing at $750,000 that you wouldn't be doing at $500,000? You're still doing the receivables, you're still doing payables, you're doing payroll. What really changes except for the numbers that you're putting in?
The volume may change.
Well, that's what I'm talking about.
Yes.
I mean, the amount of invoices?
The amount of invoices or the amount of employees you have. And typically a $300,000 versus $700,000 business, and especially when you start turning the path of profitability, there's different, areas where we can help you out.
Okay.
It's probably one of the most difficult things that any business, especially new business, have to deal with is payroll.
Sure.
Right. So that's always a challenge. Payroll is look. Nobody likes.
You don't want. You don't ever want to mess around with someone's money.
Right. You don't want to mess around with someone's money. Do you do payroll in-house, or do
No.
you utilize outside payroll services? And if so, what outside payroll services are you guys using? Using ADP, using
Gusto.
Paychecks,
Yeah,
using Gusto.
Yeah, so we use a few. We will never touch in-house payroll. It's too big of a liability. It's not the business that we're in, and there's others that have mastered it and they're great at it. So we have a partnership with Gusto as well as ADP, and sometimes our clients come to us with other payroll platforms as well that we can integrate into.
What about sales tax?
Sales tax is a sticky item, so we typically don't get involved with it. A lot of the clients still manage that in-house, or our accounting division, or they may still have a CPA that works with it.
So so you'll get the CPA business as well as getting business for yourself and servicing your client.
Yeah, so in a lot of relationships with our clients, they may be keeping their CPA, which is great. We integrate with a lot of CPAs, we work with them, and we provide them with the necessary information that they can advise their clients with as well, whether it's sales tax or tax planning and estimate taxes and so forth.
Any special project work that you do for your clients? What do they come up with, or what do you come up with for them?
Anything you imagine.
You probably know the answer to that, right? I guess because you guys work together.
Well, and we'll get into that in a moment, but let's talk about, you got a client now. Now they need to go get a loan.
Sure.
Right? They need financials prepared, things like that. They don't have a CPA that they would work with. Is that something the CFO services that you guys provide would get involved in?
Absolutely.
Right? And that's because you have a CPA running that division.
Exactly, right? Yeah. So we can help them first getting organized. A bank is not going to lend you credit if they don't see your books and understand what's happening in your business. So it all starts once again with bookkeeping. We get them organized. We can make introductions to local banks or other lending relationships and help the business owner achieve funding if that's something that they're in need of.
Do you get loans, secure loans through other sources besides banking?
Yeah, we have a few other alternative finance partnerships in the marketplace that we go to, but a lot of our clients are typically bankable clients. They may not be going to a Chase or Bank of America, but maybe they're going to a local credit union. So we have relationships with a fairly decent amount of them that we help our clients.
And it's amazing how, and I can attest to this because again we live in the same world, is that our clients after a while we're their go-to people for pretty much everything. Mm-hmm. And they ask us for help with everything, referrals, and who we're dealing with, and that's why, accountants and bookkeepers and things like that, all of these people, insurance guys and all those others, they want to partner with us.
Absolutely.
Because we're the ones, like you said before, we're the gatekeepers. And because we're the gatekeepers, we can't get through. So, last year you and I met, right? We met at a Xero event.
We did.
And we started talking, and it came, and I met with your team, and I actually, and for those of you who watch the show, I do executive and business coaching, and I do speaking because I like to speak, believe it or not. But
I'm not touching it.
I've actually gone and I've done some seminars for Bookkeeper 360, and we've created a relationship where, if you go to Bookkeeper 360 and you're looking for business coaching, guess who you get?
Yours truly.
Yours truly. I'm part of the
Bookkeeper
360 team. Well, if you go to the Bookkeeper 360 team, you got to see the picture they put up of me as their team member.
Because you have to check it out.
It's all about fun. It's all about the bookkeepers. It's about having a great, fun relationship. You don't even know what the picture is, but I'm having fun.
You have to check it out.
I know you're skydiving in that picture.
I am
right?
skydiving in that picture.
Right? Was that a tandem jump or is that a
tandem means when someone's on your back?
Right, yeah.
Yes, it was. I'm
back,
not ballsy enough to jump out by myself.
So you were on someone's back?
No,
someone's on my back.
Okay.
It was out in Long Island, Riverhead or whatnot. Long Island skydiving.
Okay, yeah. They're not there anymore. They closed them down.
Oh, unfortunately.
So how many deaths were there?
There were no deaths. It was just in an airport where they decided they weren't getting enough.
My fiance won't let me go anymore anyway, so.
Well, that's right. You get
when's the
married.
big day?
Congratulations on that, by the way.
June 2021.
Nice.
Yes.
Got some time, though.
And when will you be getting married?
To be decided at this point.
I can help with that.
Okay.
Seriously.
Good to know.
Oh, yeah. He knows everybody, everywhere. I've had people come up to me and go, "You do that show with Norm?" And I'm like,
First
yeah.
time I got to-
Speaking of which, somebody in my group came over to me today and said, "You do that show with Norm?" And I'm like, "Yeah." He goes, "I know Norm for years."
Who was it?
Stu, I don't remember
Kitchen?
Stu's last. What was that?
The attorney?
No, he's a handyman. He plays in a band.
Oh,
He said that you lined up some gigs for him.
could very well
So,
have
you
been.
know, I was like,
We were at a trade show
Mhm.
a week or two ago. And out of the clear blue sky, the guy comes over to me. I mean, I'm in a business suit,
Sure.
whatever. I'm not dressed any other way. He goes, "Aren't you the music man?" Because I want your TV show. I was like, well, I said,
The man, the myth, the
I
legend.
said, what do you want me to sign? I said, no, I didn't want you to sign anything.
He's a Sharpie. Give me your
I
forehead.
just
"You're
wanted to
looking to
know.
give out
Just
autographs?"
wanted to tell you, your show stinks. You know? So that was it. But that was interesting.
That was,
And he's going to be on this show because we signed him up.
oh,
that guy.
yeah,
Yes,
that's
he's a-
one great thing I got to say about my partner is everybody he talks to, I would say 80% of the people he talks to, he signs up for this show.
That's great.
So you just got to
it's-
be, you see him coming, just go the other way.
You go the yeah, go the other way.
other way. Yeah.
But you know, some people
But he
have
does a good job with that.
you know, roofing salespeople or whatever. It's a different type of. We really have a product that works, and people know that it works. So it's not just me coming up on the blind
Sure.
and telling you about something. And oh yeah, by the way, no. I mean, our product works, and people have found out about it, and that's why we're out of shows for the year.
That's great.
So that's
good
what it
to
is.
have the
But
demand.
it takes two. It takes two of us to make the show.
It does.
Yeah, it does take two. And
And he went through a tough time last year.
last year.
Uh,
I almost
he
lost
got-
him last year.
I almost,
died. So 16 weeks. I did
Bought
the
it.
show
I
alone.
was out for 16 weeks.
Happy to see you back in action.
Yeah, me
Yeah.
too.
And he's kicking
So
and
it's
he's
like,
going
yeah,
and he's
we're out
fighting.
there. We're doing everything we have to, and
Good.
I started another type of gig. So I'm back doing recruiting
Awesome.
again, which I did in my first life
Hey,
for
hey,
many, many
hey,
years.
hey.
Exciting.
This, yeah, I was just gonna say, this show's about him. It's
No,
not
I
about
just
you.
think as
It's
long
all
as
right. You
you
can roll. You can roll.
I stick
Jump in before the commercials.
I stick my
Myself
foot
a
in
while.
every opportunity I get.
I see that. So you know
Open
what,
the
Jim?
door.
What-
Dante, right? You get a
Jim,
sales visit. You go
Jim,
in.
Let's
Don't,
take
don't say nice things about me. I won't say anything.
Let's take another break so we can reset Norm. And then when we come back, we're going to finish up with our friend Nick, and we're going to find out about some more things about his personal life. So
Okay.
stay tuned. Hi, this is Darren from the Business Power Hour. Are you associated with a charity or a nonprofit organization that is looking to raise money, but you want to do something different from other charities or something you've never done before? Well, if that's the case, then you need to call our friends at Friend Entertainment USA. Friend Entertainment provides tribute concert events featuring the best tribute talent from all over the USA, saluting stars such as Donna Summer, the Bee Gees, Queen, and many more. Whether you like Motown, rock and roll, R&B, country, Christian, or whatever type of music you like, they will provide you with the best entertainment at a price that is very affordable. In addition to music, they are now offering comedy shows saluting such stars as Robin Williams and Joan Rivers. With over 31 years of experience, Friend Entertainment will teach you how to create a successful show. The first thing you need to do is sit down with them and learn how you and your organization can put together a show that can be done from anywhere in the USA. These events will help you bring needed funds and branding to your organization, so you can continue to provide the needed services to your community. No organization is too big or too small. So reach out today. You can call or email Norman at Friend Entertainment USA and let him help your charity or nonprofit create an unforgettable fundraising experience. Call 844-698-9696. That's 844-698-9696, or visit their website at friendentusa.com and ask for the Music Man. Tell him Darren sent you.
Looking to expand your business and gain valuable knowledge from leading business professionals? You're invited to attend the Boom Business Expo on Thursday, May 16th at the Huntington Hilton between 3 p.m. and 8 p.m. Sponsored by PSEG Long Island, Investors Bank, Verizon Fios, Maya Monitoring, and HSBC. The Boom Business Expo will feature 100 business exhibitors, 50 business organizations, 25 executive speakers, and more. To exhibit your business and register to attend, visit boombiznet.com. The Boom Business Expo on Thursday, May 16th, where Long Island business will boom.
Welcome back to the Business Power Hour with Darren and the Music Man. I'm Darren, and he's the Music Man. So we reset the Music Man. He's back on track. He knows now the show is about the guest and not about him. That's it. We're zipping his mouth up. So Nick, let's get back on you and what you're all about. So you're just gonna sit there and make faces? Come on.
I don't mind sharing the spotlight if you want to be on it.
Well,
Whether you want to or not.
Don't open that door.
All right, we'll close the door.
Close that door quick.
No more opportunities.
So Nick, people want to know, what do you like outside of work?
Sure.
Because Dante's been asking me that question forever. Like, what is
That's
Nick
the guy
really
who calls
like?
you at night and asks you
Not
those
Dante's
questions?
like texting me.
Oh.
He actually texts me Christmas, right? He used to text me Christmas and New Year's. Dante.
I don't think he even texted me. That's kind of rude.
Especially since you pay him.
Exactly. What's going on here? I gotta talk to the payroll person.
If you need a job, call me.
He does recruiting, so he's trying to place you somewhere.
He can place you somewhere.
QuickBooks would love to have you in all your clients.
We closed the door. You're opening the door. Come on.
So Nick, what do you like to do outside the office when you're not working on Bookkeeper 360?
Yeah, so I like to travel. I like to always, I'm a big eater. I'm a big foodie. I love to eat a lot of food.
Well, your family is in the restaurant business.
They
right?
are. Yeah, so we own Monaco's Pizzeria in Hicksville.
I know the place. I used to live in Jericho.
Yeah, it's right there. It's right on Jerusalem Avenue. So it's been almost 3 years in business there. We previously had another pizzeria in Huntington. That one my mother and my brother started, and my mother's now going to retirement.
Which one in Huntington?
It was Monaco's as well. It was on West Jericho Turnpike.
Is it right across from Amco?
Yeah, right there. So we sold that, and my brother's doing a great job at Monaco's Hicksville. You got to check it out. It's good food.
Yeah, it's definitely good food. I went there one day, and Nick described his brother as one of these crazy Italians that's yelling and screaming and all this other.
Exactly.
I went in there; it was fine. He was fine that day.
It's just my perception.
You should have your cousin call there.
Yeah, right. My cousin John. Hey, John, you watching tonight? Why are you calling in?
He didn't call in.
Hey, the phone's on.
Hey, here's a magic word for you, John. Pizza.
Pizza. Yeah. Well, you say pizza, John's running. Well, he's a Brooklyn kid, so nothing's as good as his Brooklyn pizza.
Nothing's as good as the New York slice. Yeah.
Bronx isn't so bad. I'm from the Bronx.
Bronx, yeah.
It's not terrible.
Back in the day.
Back in the day.
So outside of
So you do. Where do you travel? I mean, where's your favorite spot to go to? Do you have one spot? Do you have a type of spot that you like to go to?
Not necessarily. I bounced around a lot of Caribbean, trips and whatnot. I really do like getting away from the office because a lot of times when I'm at the office, I'm being pulled in many different directions. So I use a lot of the time that I travel to re-educate myself about my business. So I do a lot of reading about business leadership and whatnot, and it's really helped me develop.
Delegation is the key.
That is one of the keys, yes, absolutely.
It's one of the keys, yeah.
Yeah, so it gives me a chance to, understand what other successful businesses and business coaches have done, and then bring that back to action and, implement some new ideas.
Yeah, I mean, you do a great job with your team. Are you constantly trying to educate them, giving them new things to do?
Totally.
Learning new things. They even have a library in their office where you can go and you can take a look at
business
the
books and
so
on?
Yeah,
totally.
And stuff like that.
Do you have a millennial office?
We do.
Where you have pool tables and coffee spots.
We do. We have a espresso bar, and it's open layout, and
sweet.
Yeah, beanbag. We used to have beanbags, but they got dirty, so we threw them out.
Yeah, I kind of shocked them a couple of weeks ago when I went in to do some training. They're like, "Send us the presentation, and we'll put it up on the computer and stuff." I said, "Nope, we're going old school with this." Brought a paper and flip chart and
what's that?
Did it
What's
all
a flip chart?
And they were all sitting there going, "What the hell is this?"
We're just thinking about all the trees you just wasted.
Well, he reuses it.
I reuse it. Yeah, I'm going to reuse it.
What's the special thing about your business? What do you get satisfaction-wise? And I'm not referring to money or anything like that. On a social level, personal level,
sure.
Where is it? Where are you coming from? Where is Bookkeeper 360? Where have you guided it?
We love to see our clients succeed. We love them to grow and scale, and it's really rewarding because when they're growing and scaling, we're doing it with them. And our team is gives them the ability to learn new things. Part of what we're talking about, always being educated. We don't ever want to stop learning. The second you stop learning, you're dead. So it gives us a chance to develop with them and building relationships. It's all about relationships and what we do.
Do you have different plans, financial plans for your customers? Like, do you send them, plan A, you get X, Y, and Z, and that costs you $200 a month, and so on and so forth. Where do you? I don't know where you end, but where does somebody that's like in a new business? Where do they start from? What kind of plan is it?
Yeah, our lowest packages start around $300 per month. Month-to-month commitment, so it's not a 12-month, 36-month commitment with us, and we have clients that pay several $1,000s a month for our services.
Cool.
Yeah.
And where do you look to see where Bookkeeper 360 is going to go? Do you plan on franchising yourself to get across the country? I mean, you can do your work on the computer, but people want to see you.
Well, he is across the country. He said they're in 40 states now.
Okay, it's because I didn't pay attention.
You're not paying attention.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I must have been thinking
is,
about myself.
The details.
So we definitely think that the market opportunity is really thriving right now. There's a lot of transitions for business owners want to embrace technology, outsource a lot of services, especially with everything costs increasing each and every day. So we don't see a franchise model in our near short-term opportunity, but we've been growing at a really fast pace. And I'm happy to say we're going to be outgrowing our office within a few short weeks. So
right, we were talking about that actually the other day, where you said, okay, we're going to start looking for new space. And
how much time you have left on your lease?
We're up in March of 2020, but no one wants to move in the middle of tax season.
And he's got a guy.
You have a guy.
He's got a guy.
Everybody has a guy.
Everybody has a guy. My brother always says he's got a guy for everything.
He's got a guy.
You and my brother would get along really well.
I would love to meet him. Did you think I was going to tell him I got a guy?
Yeah.
Of course.
Of course you were going to tell him I got a guy.
I don't have guys, I got girls, I got the whole...
Because I knew where you were going as soon as you started asking those questions.
I just try to be helpful. That's all. I want you to keep your clients.
I can tell you this about my partner here. He knows everybody, everywhere, and all you got to do is just name a topic, and he can give you somebody.
It's good.
And someone that I've used. And someone that I trust, not just the name.
No,
and phone
it's
number.
Important. Yeah.
Well, it's very important.
It's all about who you know.
It's about who you know.
It's reputation.
Absolutely.
Like when I start giving out your phone number now to my people that I know, and I certainly will, that I promise.
Thank you.
Why? Because I like you. You're a nice young man, Dante. But but he's very talkative.
Very talkative.
Yeah.
Plus, he didn't wish me a Merry Christmas, so I don't know.
Oh, he did, man.
But you got a nice thing going here, and I'd be more than happy to have people that I know be involved with you.
Yeah.
that's good stuff.
I'd love to do
that. And he'll do that. He'll run around screaming Bookkeeper 360 to everybody.
I got to get your shirt. I forgot your shirt at the office.
Yeah, I know. I walked in today. I put the shirt on.
I forgot all about the shirt.
You saw he got a little
upset.
upset.
I'm not doing nothing until you get me that
That shirt will be in your mailbox tomorrow.
You got to get him a shot glass too. I got a 360 shot.
Yeah, we do.
What else do you want to throw out there about your business before we start going into what you got going on with the business socially?
Well, here's the thing, and if I could, I'll do a little commercial for you, because I know I'm involved in it now. Bookkeeper 360 is the company that you can go to that if you're just starting out and you don't know what to do, you can get in touch with Bookkeeper 360. They have all the resources you need, from top-notch bookkeepers, CPAs that could help you as you grow, even business coaches, that's me, that can help you streamline your business. And it's funny because I took on a coaching client a few months ago that just happened to be a Bookkeeper 360
local client too, yeah.
Local client. And when I said, hey, guess what? I got, one of your clients is now one of my coaching clients that's separate from us. Immediately I went and got some feedback, and how is the client today compared to when we started working with them as from a coaching perspective?
They're doing great.
It's a completely different animal.
Yeah, they are. They absolutely
great bunch of guys,
Do people have to work in your office, or can they work remotely?
Our staff?
Yeah.
Yeah, so 95% of our staff is in our office. We do have a few remote employees, but once again, only U.S. I
know a couple of people that have small bookkeeping services out of their homes that may be very interested to get with the big boys.
I like to be.
So if I can recommend, I will call you, let you know
Sounds
the names
good.
and such people. Cool.
Do some introductions. I love it.
Do some introductions and bring them in.
Totally.
So we got a great relationship, and even though I do have separate clients from Bookkeeper 360, we do work very well together. I mean, great bunch of people. It's Dante is a great guy, regardless of what you may think. But All of the guys over at Bookkeeper and the girls over at Bookkeeper 360 are great people. I am so surprised nobody, Nick, has called in from your team. You know,
They must have been tuned out tonight. I don't know.
Somebody's going
What's
to get
going
a
on?
message sent to them tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow,
Yeah,
absolutely.
tomorrow morning it's going to be like, hey guys, didn't you know we were on the show? Didn't we walk around the office today kind of telling everybody?
We did,
hey,
yeah.
we did that in the meeting.
They're a
this
quiet
morning,
bunch.
you know?
Sometimes you gotta rattle them off to get
You
some
got to rattle
excitement
them
out.
up.
Well, they're
because-
accountants.
Yeah.
You know? I once did a show for an accounting association,
Okay.
and they all walked in the bookkeeper type, nerdy type of accountants, whatever. You never saw a bunch of people party in your life like these people.
We
did.
do let loose. Give us a few shots of tequila and see what happens.
They were like,
Well, you
rock and
go
rolling.
through a couple of tax seasons, audit seasons, and you know May 1st was our day.
Yeah.
Because I was in the healthcare division, so we had the healthcare reports that had to go into the state and stuff were due May 1st.
You
So
said
May
you
Day
do
was
some work
crazy.
with charities, right?
I do, yeah.
Do you offer your bookkeeping to charities as a give back?
Yeah, so we do work with a handful of nonprofits, in the United States as well. We're highly, we have a pretty great relationship with Canine Companions for Independence.
Well, in fact, you guys are going to be on our show. That's
They-
one of our give back
They are
days.
in July 31st.
I believe so.
July
Yeah,
31st.
and
What do they
actually,
do?
Nick, we got Canine Companions because of Nick.
Oh, yeah, I understand
You know,
that.
Yeah.
What does Canine Companions? What are they about?
Yeah, so I've been involved with the organization for about 3-4 years now, and they offer assistance dogs to people of need, and it's all spectrums of different needs. So it can be a child that can't pull the sheets over themselves at night. They can actually train a dog to help assist with that. So our entire organization, Bookkeeper 360, works with CCI. So we do a lot of their lunch and learns. We go there. We volunteer, we do a lot of events with them. We participate in Dog Walk, which is one of their annual events, which I definitely recommend checking out. So, back about a year and a half ago, I was offered a board seat on their Northeast region, which I, happily, accepted. And they're a great organization. Definitely would recommend checking them out. CCI.org, and they have 6, regional centers all across the United States. And
So they work with kids in need, physical handicaps, mental handicaps. They're also adults.
Yes, they do.
Okay, so you get PTSD victims, soldiers,
If you
things
send
of
me
that
the
nature.
flyer for your walk,
Mhm.
if you email it to me,
Sure.
I will post it on my website.
That'd be great.
I mean, on my Facebook page, on both of them.
Yeah.
For you.
It's a great event. Lots of fun. You can bring your own dogs, and you get to walk around, and there's some music and stuff like that. So it'll be a great time.
Did you say music?
Yeah.
I won't talk about it.
Yeah, the music.
We won't get there yet.
No.
We'll get there yet.
But
You're
that's good.
spoiling
What else?
yourself.
What else do you got going on?
Geesh, it's it's a really fun journey. I never thought I'd be where I was 3-4 years ago, and I spent a lot of time on my business. So I'm really excited to see what the future holds for us, and we're here for a journey of helping businesses
And
transform.
you're looking for a major expansion in the not too near future.
We are.
right? So.
Hopefully, we have some big news announcing soon.
Yeah. So I mean, you guys look. You're a strong company. You know what you're doing. You got a great team. And the smart thing about Nick is that he surrounds himself with smart people. Right. I'm not just saying that because I'm part of one of those people.
He's a nice guy.
He's a nice guy.
You're a nice guy.
He knows what what's great. And business owners, this is one of the things you should take a lesson from this. He knows what he doesn't know, and he's always looking to get smarter about it and finding the right people to help him do that.
That's always a problem with.
Always,
with
you
people.
got to ask for help.
Totally.
Don't just
People
sit
don't
there.
know how. They say like when you're driving with your wife or your girlfriend and you get lost and you don't want to ask directions. Forget your GPS. But back in the day, 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Back in the day, 10
Back
years
in the
ago.
10
There's
years ago,
something called a map, I think, right?
Forget the map. How
I've
about
never seen
stopping
one.
into a gas station and just ask for directions?
Listen, I remember before GPS where we had the maps. I had the maps in my door of my car.
Sure.
And we'd pull them out so we can had one for Nassau County, one for Suffolk County, one for New York City.
Could never understand those things anyway.
We'd never be able to understand one of those things now.
Go in and ask somebody. Hey,
They're
how
out
do you-
there each day. There's new roads popping up.
How do you find Main Street? That's cool.
Well, we used to do it. He used to do it by smoke signals.
Okay.
We didn't
Really?
have rapid. Yeah,
Yeah,
he didn't have
marijuana.
rapid.
You and
Smoke
Sacagawea,
signals.
okay.
That's how he got around.
It's like,
Look at him. Look at him just laughing over there.
Yeah, Jim,
Smoking.
we're digressing. It took us 55 minutes to digress. You were a little 55 minutes into the show.
brought the best out of
I
me.
told you it was going to fly.
Yes, it did
Right.
fly.
So one more time, Nick, if somebody wants to get a hold of you guys, how do they do it?
Pretty easy. Go to www.bookkeeper360.com. Check us out on Facebook, Twitter. Give us a call at 800-478-5082.
One more time. What's that number?
1-800-478-5082.
And if they mention the Business Power Hour with Darren and the Music Man, you'll say so.
No, we'll take care of you. We'll definitely give you a free
But
setup.
you take care of everybody.
That's
right?
what we do. We're in the business of
So
taking
there
care
you
of
go,
ask
people.
for
folks.
more than that.
Mention the Business Power Hour and you get a free setup, which can be very costly.
Yeah.
Is it?
So yeah.
A few $100s to $1,000, depending on how much is
What's
involved.
included in the setup?
So we're going to migrate you onto Xero or QuickBooks Online. We're going to set up your chart of accounts for you. We're going to train you on the software you need. Several hours and commitment to it. So great value and great way to get your feet wet with getting your business back on track.
Wonderful. Good stuff.
So Nick, we want to thank you for being on the show.
You did great.
Thank
Fabulous
you.
guest.
I want to thank you guys. Thanks for having me.
You really did great.
Cheers to you guys.
And Dante was a great guest also.
He was silent, but
he did
there.
exactly what he was supposed to do.
That's it.
Which isn't always the case with Dante.
So I have no idea. I met him for the first time. Seems
Exactly.
like a good guy.
So thanks, Nick, for being on the show.
No, I'm happy to be here. Thanks for
And
having me.
hopefully you'll be back again.
I look forward to it. Thanks.
Good. 'Cause after expansion, let everybody know what you're doing.
Exactly. It'd be great.
As it gets bigger.
As he gets bigger.
So what do you got going on there, Mr. Music Man?
Oh, you and I were going to be at the Miller Business.
That's next Wednesday. But what about
Wednesday
tomorrow?
night.
You forgetting about tomorrow already?
Well, yeah, we'll get to it. You asked me what we got going on, so
Okay.
we're talking about us. So the
Next
Miller
Wednesday
Business-
morning at the Miller Business Center, our friends over at the Miller Business Center, they're going to be doing a
little seminar.
workshop. They're going to be doing a workshop about creating
Podcast.
a podcast and being on a podcast.
Being on a podcast, businesses.
Right, and the importance of doing that. And the Music Man and I will be there. Right? Actually, one of our guests is now exploring the idea of actually doing her own podcast.
Really?
Yeah, Sahaba, who was on a few weeks ago, she had
Who got close to 9,000
views, right? Yeah, she was.
Yeah, she got the bug.
She got the bug, and
She got the bug. She got the.
we're working with her.
podcast
and
bug.
She's now working with Jim on developing the show.
Really? Look at Jim.
So
You're
very
welcome.
nice.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Cool. I didn't even
Jim
know
is
about
always good to us.
that. Yes, he is. He's very good to
Good.
us.
You're welcome. Thank you in the same sentence.
That was his backhanded compliment. Yeah, that was the way he does that.
That's good.
Yeah.
So tomorrow we're going to be at the Boom Business Network
Right.
from 3 o'clock till 8, which
At
is
the
at
Huntington-
the Huntington on 110.
Huntington Hilton, right on 110. It's actually in Melville, South Melville, right, almost Farmingdale.
Well, it's right on
But it's
110.
there.
Either way.
But it's there. But we'll be there between three and. Well, you'll be there the whole time.
Oh, no, I'll be there for a few hours, yes, and so will you.
Yeah, and I'll be there for a few hours. So if you come on down, you can talk to us. You can ask us all kinds of questions about the show. You can ask us all kinds of questions about anything. But we will not have any headshots of Norm for anybody to sign.
Hell yes, we will.
Somebody,
Sign your
listen,
selfies.
if you're going to be at the Boom thing tomorrow, please ask Norm for an autograph. He's dying for somebody to ask him for an autograph. Just go up to him and
so
say,
tired.
"Can I have your
Killing
autograph?"
Killing me. Okay, so what else we got going on?
I got, you know what? Next week is Memorial Day weekend coming up. And as you know, I'm part of the Air Force Auxiliary.
That's right. Why don't you tell everybody
And-
about who's flying in?
Who's flying in? The Air Force's Thunderbirds. That's the
Really?
demonstration team. They're coming in, and we have the honor of providing flight line security for them.
Great stuff.
So we get to get
You get
up
to
close
fly
and
one of those
personal.
puppies?
And I wish I could fly one of those puppies. Oh man,
Those are monsters.
Oh, they're monsters.
Yeah.
And
God bless them.
they're awesome. They are absolutely awesome. So we're looking forward to that. But yeah, next weekend, next Saturday and Sunday down at Jones Beach, they have the Bethpage Air Show. It goes all day. It goes from 10 to 4. But you have to be down at the beach before
Early.
9 o'clock.
Way
I can
before.
tell you this. My experience has been, if you're not down there by 9 o'clock, all the fields get full and they shut the roads down.
Yep.
So you're not getting down there.
You're not getting close.
You're not getting closed. So, yeah, I'll be working Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday.
Cool.
Helping them out. Volunteering my time to that.
And that's about it.
That's my fun stuff.
That's what we
So
got.
we want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight.
Thank you.
Oh,
Thank
next
you.
week. I didn't talk about next week.
Go right ahead.
Our friends from Cockpit USA are going to be here. So we got to
Now
get all
they've
that
been on
out.
before, but they weren't on as Cockpit USA.
No, they were the American Air Power Museum.
That's
For
right.
those of you who watched that show,
which got great reviews.
Great
and
reviews
That's why
and
they're
everything.
back so fast.
they're coming back. Our friends from Cockpit
Jackie and her
USA,
husband.
Jackie and her husband. And wait until you see what Norm and I are going to be wearing next week.
It's
Pretty
gonna be
cool
too
stuff.
hot.
We'll wear it in the beginning, and then we'll have to take it off because it gets
Yeah.
hot in here. Because Jim doesn't want to turn the air conditioning.
Because this is another part of their business that that they have, which we're looking to help them expand on. So
Yeah.
they're coming in next Wednesday at 8 o'clock, and we'll get to
Next
see you
Wednesday.
there.
So everybody have a great week. We'll see you next week.
God bless.
Good night, everybody.
See ya. Now I'm just this broken soul. I'm always a giver, but I'm never known. And I'm just this lonely man, alone on the river with my heart in my hand. The conversation, they're all dead. The lines cut off inside my head. I left here like a broken man, with no idea of where I stand. Oh, my mind clear. Oh, I shed all of my tears. Oh, now baby, I was just waiting here while you moved on. Now what remains of this tattered soul is something I've always wanted to know. There's whole sense of security, this newfound freedom you kept from me. The sound of all your loaded guns, this heartbreak war has just begun. The sound of all your loaded guns, this broken man has already won. Oh, my mind clear.